Welcome to this free immigration help channel. In this video, I will show you how to change your address whenever it comes to the immigration process. Let's say you have already filed the application with USCIS or a petition and you moved. Obviously, you don't want to miss an important correspondence from USCIS, so you want to make sure that your address is always updated. Now, I have done a similar video like this before. It was probably like 2 years ago, so I wanted to make an updated one and actually add a few things that I did not mention in that old address change video. So without further ado, let's begin. So you're an immigrant. You are in the process of, going through the immigration process, whichever stage you're at, whatever it is that you're filing, but you don't want to miss any notices from USCIS, obviously. So the very first thing to do, if you have moved, you want to make sure that if something has been sent to you already from whether it's USCIS or Department of State or really whoever it is that already sent you something, if it was, let's say, emergency, let's look at this example as emergency. You moved today and now all of a sudden you're living in a different address. Obviously, you did not update your address with USCIS yet. You did not update your address with anybody yet. So if there was anything that was sent, it might not get delivered to you. So the very first thing that we want to do is we want to change the address with USPS. And what it does is it enables us to forward the mail that has been sent to your old address from your old address to the new address. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer that I want to mention here is this is obviously only going to work for USPS deliveries. So all your letters, obviously immigration correspondence, all of that will be included in this mail forwarding service from USPS, which is, by the way, completely free. So really nice feature from USPS. But if there was any parcel sent with UPS or FedEx or DHL, obviously it will be still delivered to your old address. But there isn't really anything as important as the notices from USCIS, so we're not even going to worry about that in this video. So this is the USPS.com official website. I'll put the link in the description below. All you really are doing here, you're going to Quick Tools at the very top of the navigation menu. And then there is an option here, as you can see, change my address. So you're going to this, we'll load up a few things. You'll provide your information, you'll provide your old address, you'll provide your new address. You can select when, so if you're planning to move in the next week, for example, you can select when the mail forwarding will start. If you're planning to return, so it will give you a whole bunch of options. Just fill it out and that's really it. Now there's a payment method. I wonder if they actually made it. Oh no, looks like it's no longer free. So it's now $1.10 service. Yes, so now you actually have to pay for the service. But still, $1.10, it's a good price to pay, considering that you're not gonna miss important notices from USCIS. Okay, so as an emergency, right, you've done this. Let's say you moved today and you don't want to miss anything that has been already sent. You went ahead and with USPS, you updated that address. So if there's anything that was sent to your old address, it will be forwarded by USPS to your new address. Great, so you're not gonna miss any notices for your immigration case. But now it's time to actually do some updates on the immigration side as well, because you have to let USCIS know that, hey, my address has been changed. So now we're actually gonna go to uscis.gov, which is the official website for US Citizenship and Immigration Services. Most of the information, all the information really that I provide on this channel in this video is directly from this website. Now things update from USCIS. So if you're watching this, a year, 2 years down the road, might be a little bit different, but I'll try to make these updated videos where I show the process, the updated process. So again, at the very top of the navigation menu, you see forms. We're gonna click on that, and then there is an option for all forms. We're gonna click on that. That will open up all the forms, and the very first form, the only form that is available with abbreviation AR11, Alien Change of Address card, and we're gonna click on here. Now it will give us a separate page specifically for this application or form requesting the address change. You have a couple of options that you can file this address change. You can do it by mail, or you can do it online. I highly recommend doing this online. Really, the only thing that you will have to do in order to file this address change online is you will have to create USCIS online account. So if you click on this button, file online, it will take you to this login portal for USCIS. Just register, put your all your old address, new address, and that's it. Pretty straightforward. I'm gonna actually open the application so that you can see how basic and straightforward it is. It's very, very simple. As you can see, it's only, well, it's 2 pages, but you're only filling out 1 page. It's that simple. So online application is going to be super quick, super quick. So all you're doing is you're putting your personal information, last name, first name, middle name, if any, date of birth, and then the alien registration number. Alien registration number is issued whenever we start any kind of immigration process, so you probably should have that. Information about your address, present physical address, this is where you currently live, previous physical address, and then the mailing address. All right, so if you have separately from separate mailing address from the physical address, obviously physical address is where you live and mailing address is where you receive the mail. You use that field. That's it. Signature and the date. That's really it. But again, you can definitely, if you want to mail the paper application, that's completely fine. But I highly recommend doing it online. It's just much faster for it to be processed if you're filing it online. But there is another thing that I wanted to mention in this video, and that's something that I did not mention in the previous video, is that you will have to also update your address with your local DMV, with your state Department of Motor Vehicles, and basically that's the guys that issue you the driver's license and the ID. So obviously you will have to have an updated address on the driver's license, on the ID, and on car registration if you have a car. Now for each state it's going to be different. Each state they will have their own separate requirements for what exactly you need and how you need to do that. But most of the times each state, most of the times they have an online option for updating that address. And I have, as an example, I have the Florida DMV. That's where I live in. I live in Florida. And here, if you click at the very top, driver's license and ID cards, let's see, where is our driver's, let's see, address change. Driver's license, IDs, tracking system, handbook. Aha, there we go. Name and address change. Okay, so here, as you can see, you can do it online at the My DMV portal, which if you click that, again, you will have to create, you'll have to register for an online account with Florida DMV, and then it will give you an option to do the update. Again, you will probably have to pay for this. It's not going to be free, you know, but it's not going to be expensive either. Now you know how to change your address. The very first thing, again, to kind of give you an overview in the conclusion of this video, first thing you want to change is USPS. Why? Because if there was anything sent to you, then you don't want to miss it. So you want to make sure that the mail forwarding service is working with USPS. Also, the next stage, you want to change it with USCIS. So if you have any kind of, you know, immigration process that is ongoing, right, and you want to update the address with USCIS, that's the way to do it. That is the only way to do the address change, whether you're filing by mail or doing it online. And then obviously by law you have to, within 30 days after changing your address, you have to update your driver's license and ID, whatever it is. That's basically the record with the local, with your state DMV. So let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I will be happy to answer them. I try to do at least 2 times a week, do a video where I go through all your comments, immigration related questions, and I answer them one by one. As always, thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.